Hi guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Brittany and I am going to show you how to make a super creamy, so cheesy, loaded jalapeno popper cauliflower mac and cheese. So I am starting out with some prep work. I'm giving a yellow onion a rough chop. I really wish I would have sharpened my knife a little bit more diligently, but I just wanted to get into it. It's okay. It's all going down the same spot, so I'm just going to give it a rough chop. And as always, exact measurements are in the description below. And now I'm taking my jalapenos, taking the stem off and cutting them in half. And I'm going to seed these in my junk bowl. Guys, having a junk bowl is so helpful. When you're done cooking, all you have to do is like dump it. Rachel Ray, 30-minute meals, told me that when I was like 5. But I am taking all the seeds out. I really don't know why I did this because I know I like it spicy, but some people don't. So I guess I just did it just to do it. I wish I hadn't. You can keep yours in if you'd like. But another rough chop the long way, the strong way. And I'm going to set that aside. I love these little deli cup, guys. They're so cheap and also very practical. Now I'm taking my bratwurst. I love bratwurst. It just reminds me of like being a kid and eating these on a bun and back when I didn't care about carbs. But I'm just going to slice these casings open so I can squeeze all of the insides out. And now I have my cauliflower that I'm going to prep. So I am cutting out those stems and the stalk, the big chunky parts. I don't need all of that. And so what I'm going to do is cut this up roughly into macaroni sized pieces, taking out those big chunks of stalk that you see there. Once my cauliflower is as close to macaroni sized pieces, I'm going to dump it into my steamer and wash my cauliflower. Guys, please wash your cauliflower. So you obviously can't have jalapeno poppers without bacon. So I love to add a little bit of water. That is Alex Shelley's tip for crispy bacon. And I'm going to remove that. And in the very same skillet, I'm going to squeeze out my bratwurst because I want all of that flavor in the pan. I'm just going to break that down and cook it just until it is brown and crispy. Make sure you give that a taste. I love this bratwurst, so I have to. Now I'm dumping in my onions, some garlic, and a little bit of butter as always, and cooking that for 2 or 3 minutes before I add in my jalapenos. And I am going to cook that and stir that down for another 3 or 4 minutes before I pour in my cream. I am pouring in plenty of cream. This makes enough for like 4 plus a little bit left over. But after simmering that for a few minutes, I'm adding some cream cheese because obviously you can't have jalapeno poppers without cream cheese. Gonna melt that in, and after about 10 minutes of simmering, I'm gonna add in my cheese. So I'm using cheddar, and okay, I'm using Velveeta. Sue me. Obviously, I'm adding hot sauce and a little bit of mustard. You already know I'm using my favorite Trader Joe's aioli garlic mustard sauce. But hot sauce and mustard, you can't really taste either, but it helps to, the acidity helps to cut through the richness of literally all of this cheese that you see me putting in. And yes, like I said, I use Velveeta. I like it creamy, just enough to make it creamy, not so much where you can taste that processed flavor. But after about 5 more minutes of melting and stirring, I am done. I'm going to give this a taste, and I decided to season this with some salt and pepper and adding in some cayenne pepper to add that heat that I took away when I took those seeds out. Now I'm going to give that a stir, and while that is finishing up simmering, I'm going to throw my cauliflower into the microwave, steaming it for 4 minutes and 30 seconds. I like to steam it because if you overcook it too much, a lot of moisture is released and you cannot come back from a watery sauce. So I turned the heat on my skillet off as soon as I added in my cheese or my cauliflower. But look how thick and creamy and smooth and silky that cheese sauce is. Sue me, but I like a really creamy, it's like the 90s baby in me that likes creamy craft style mac and cheese. But I'm adding my sausage and my bacon back in, topping this off with some fresh jalapeños, and that's it. This is low carb, keto friendly, but it feels so sinful. It does not feel like it's diet friendly, okay? This was so good. I hope you guys enjoyed this recipe. If you did, try it out. Let me know how you love it. Until then, like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you next time.